My name's Dan Ziglam. I'm the co-founder and director of Deadgood. Deadgood specialises in designing, manufacturing, marketing and distributing unique collections of furniture. We like to call it products with personality. We design the products in-house, and then we also work with outside designers, UK designers who kind of fit in with the Deadgood story and ethos. The design process at Deadgood is quite organic, and it evolves and changes, and it's quite fluid. We design in-house, so we have our own studio, our own designers, and then we also work in collaboration. So those two kind of processes kind of work slightly differently. When we have an in-house project, always starts with a brief, which usually we self-generate, and that brief can either be a function of what we feel is lacking within the industry, a function of a product type, or even a material and a process which we find really interesting. Maybe it's a new recycled material we want to develop or use, or a new factory or process we want to work with. We then will kind of go quite traditional. It's getting ideas down. We'll use kind of inspiration walls. We'll kind of get the sketchbooks out. We have a virtual team, so we have an office split in Bristol, Newcastle and London. So we use kind of message Trello boards to kind of share those ideas between the teams. And then once we've kind of got an idea which we're kind of sold on, which we feel has got some potential, we'll then start to translate that over to a digital format using computer-aided design. We use SolidWorks to start the initial modelling process. Once we've got a digital version and technical drawings based on that, that's where we then work with our manufacturing partners. And this is the kind of process of we'll show the manufacturing partners our initial concept, and they will give feedback, then we'll iterate the design. So that process can last quite a while, because we have to test, see if it works, go back to the manufacturer, they make a new sample, then it's a kind of looped process. Being on the BIM store platform is great, because what it does, it enables us to get access to people we wouldn't know about. So obviously we have a showroom and we know what people come through the door here, and we have our kind of clients we go and visit, but there's hundreds of designers and specifiers out there working, and what BIM Store allows us to do is get access to those across the web. We trialled out putting our first kind of ranges on, and it's been a good success, and lots of downloads, lots of visibility for our products. We will want every collection on the store. When we looked at kind of making the collection BIM compatible, we didn't have that much knowledge of how it works. But after going and speaking to a few of our kind of key clients, it was the quality of the models, how they were built, and how much detail was put onto those models, and also how editable they were. So could our finishes be put onto the product easily? Because we do a lot of customized finishes, so having that ability for a client to be able to change the colour of the frame, or potentially the size option, was kind of essential for us. And the more people we spoke to, the more designers, the more specifiers, the more they were converting over to platforms like Revit to actually design their whole schemes. We decided to convert all our current CAD models into BIM compatible models, because as we found out, sometimes even though a designer might like some of our products, if we're not in the library and we can't be easily accessed and put into the scheme, they'll just go to someone else and use a similar product. So being on there is essential to get our product specified.